What's up, guys? Today we're going to be playing as Sweden in the modern day scenario, and of course we're going to be forming Sweden. The name doesn't really change, but it was essentially when Sweden was at its peak height. Of course, first things first, I'm doing the easiest thing, just invading Ireland, this tiny ass island, can't really do shit. Anyways, what we're doing right now is essentially just Sweden during the time of I think it was Gustavus Adolphus, right? That was when they reached their peak in terms of territorial. They reached their territorial height of expansion, and it was around the Great Northern War. Like a whole lot of politics here. And right now, okay, we're invading Finland. Now, this may have not worked for Russia, and as you can see, they've already penetrated my lines. But you know what? We're not letting that happen. Might have not worked out for Russia the last time, but you know what? Sweden can do it. They clearly did it, like, in history, so who the hell am I to say? Anyways, Finland eventually just ran out of troops, and I was able to basically just pummel them. Yeah, they did not stand a chance quickly, even though I'm in debt to myself, but it's fine, really. They got wrecked. And see, the problem was the AI didn't let me take the entire country, so I made sure to get as many prawns as I could, but of course it didn't let me take the whole thing. So you know what? I would just be satisfied with this part of Finland, and I'd have to probably come back another time and conquer it, I guess. So right after assimilating all this, it's gonna take 40 turns before I can recruit from here, anyways. And so while that is going on, I decided to raise another army with the spare money I got, and decided to go invade Estonia because they're also part of our territorial needs. And over here, yeah, the invasion went pretty smoothly, and this time the AI let me take the entire territory because, well, it was a pretty one-sided war. They can't exactly refuse me. And so right after this, since I did have quite the amount of troops already, I decided to just, straight up invade Latvia and get it over with, because I had enough manpower anyways to do so. And Latvia really did not stand a chance. Like, they did not put up a fight at all. And they quickly surrendered, really. Quickly surrendered. So just like that, I completed all the territory I really needed from the Baltics. And by then, I realized that Finland was, the truce was finally over, right? 40 turns had obviously passed by, and, I decided to take over the rest of Finland. But, see, I made one critical miscalculation. I completely forgot about the north. I didn't put any troops here, so I quickly scrambled to recruit units. And, like, even though the southern invasion was going good, these guys managed to push me back, but, I decided, what, I'll take the territory I need. Be happy with it. I don't need to take the extra territory. And so, just like that, I finished all my conquests of Finland. And so the next up, I decided to move all my troops to invade Norway. And Norway, they're a pretty long and thin country, so I had to make sure to man the entire front line and make sure that every single province had a unit. And just like that, I invaded Norway. Now, I knew these northern provinces weren't gonna really put up much of a fight, mainly because they can't recruit very much from them. So I didn't really think much of it, but a couple of them actually managed to resist my invasion, which was concerning. But I didn't mind since, well, I didn't really need those provinces. It was just like a couple, I think 2 provinces I needed. And so it didn't really matter to me. And I just let them take that, but you know what? And then I decided, I'll just take my provinces, the ones that I need. And, well, of course, since I'm powerful now, they accepted my peace deal. And just like that, I took all the Norwegian territory I needed. And I had troops to spare, so I moved them all back to Stockholm, right? I brought my army together, say. And as you can see, yeah, just brought them all together. And now all I had left was Germany. I decided to take on Germany because I realized the opportunity presented itself perfectly. They were at war with France and, well, losing. So it was easy enough for me to just quickly steal some of their territory. And then I realized, I had to take this really small, insignificant island from Denmark, and I decided, I'll just keep like a couple 10,000 troops to hold the line while I invade. And I decided to build some fortresses to further man that line, further solidify that one. But for some reason, Denmark didn't make peace with me, so I decided to just invade Denmark myself. And those fortifications really did pay off because I was able to basically wear down their army. And just like that, I won. And as a consolation gift, you could say, I made them my vassal state under me. So that was essentially the Danish conquest complete. And now, all I had to do was take the Russian lands. And so I quickly trained up an army, and I realized that this also presented itself as an opportunity. Because Russia was at war with a couple of other countries. I think it was, I forgot, I think it was like Lithuania, I think. So I quickly, Lithuania and Turkey, right? So I quickly invaded Russia, and I start invading them, right? And I took all the territory that I needed, and I just needed St. Petersburg, which fell pretty easily. But the AI would not let me take the entire territory. And so I decided I needed to push deeper and deeper. But the Russians started counterattacking, which, again, wasn't of very much concern, mainly because I did have superior numbers, and their counterattacks really didn't do shit. So what happened was I eventually got repelled, but again, counterattacks didn't really do much. So I tried to take all the territory, but the Russians counterattacked from the ocean and through Latvia. So I slightly panicked, and I quickly scrambled some units to get in. Luckily, I finished assimilating the Latvian lands I got, so I was able to quickly raise units and fight back the Russian advance. But now I realized this wasn't going to be too easy, so I started raising units as much as I could. And luckily, I didn't have to face the full might of Russia. But as you see here, eventually they agreed for the peace deal. And see, funny enough, they occupied Riga for a while, but other than that, just like that, we formed. And funny enough, it ended up being the same color.